Hi, I'm Susan with Mommy High Five, and today we're going to be talking about the Troomi phone, which is a safe phone for kids. And I'm going to tell you a few of the things that we love about it. First of all, my kids like it. They're willing to use it, they take it with them, and I can actually get a hold of them. That's not been the case with every phone we've tried. Some of the phones they hate and they won't use it. They're embarrassed about it. The Troomi phone has been a great solution for us, and it still keeps our kids safe. So that's the number one thing. Secondly, I love that it has whitelist contacting, so I can control who's contacting them and who they are contacting. It also has remote text message monitoring, which means that I can see who's messaging them and what they're saying. I can also see if they're getting photos sent to them, and I can keep track of that. Even if they choose to delete a text message or a photo, it's still there in the parent portal for me to see. So that's a great tool for parents in this age when you never know what's going to be sent or deleted. Another thing that I love about it is that I can control what apps my child can use. Troomi has 3 different options for phone plans, and you can choose which one you want. The first one is simply unlimited talk and text. It also has remote text monitoring and GPS. The second plan is the same as the first, only it adds picture texting and group texting. And then the third plan has all of the same things as the first 2, plus it has the KidSafe browser option and KidSafe app option, which allows you to give permission for your child to use apps that have been vetted by Troomi. You choose which ones they can use. There are games, there are all sorts of learning apps, school apps, religious apps. So you can go through the list and select which ones that your child can or cannot use. You can also, the KidSafe browser is a whitelist for you to decide which websites your child can or cannot access. So if you choose to give permission for one of those websites, they can access that website only. But the KidSafe browser is looking specifically for inappropriate content, porn, other language that has been deemed inappropriate, and it will block any of that. The other option that you have with the third plan is choosing to give access to unrestricted Google Chrome, which is going to be the exact same as what you have on your phone with no restrictions. So here on the parent portal, I can see which texts were blocked in the last week. I can look at the texts. This one had an image that was blocked, so I can look at that and see what the image was. There was no message with it, but I have the imaging setting turned off for this particular contact, so this text was blocked. If there's a spam text that comes, it's the same thing. It gets blocked and it shows me who it was from and what the text message was. So here you can go to the apps under review, which brings you to this page. This will show you all of the apps that are currently being considered, just so you can get an idea of what might possibly come up later. And it will give you, again, the pricing, recommended ages, and what to watch for so that you know what might be potentially concerning. So here is a requested contact that's been made for Joe, and I can choose to either approve or deny. If I approve it, then it becomes a contact. If I deny it, then it's deleted from his list. Troomi uses Samsung phones, They have 3 different model options that you can choose from on their website. And I love that it's a Samsung phone, so I can buy cases and screen protectors on Amazon. So the ones that we bought were under $10, which was fantastic because a lot of the other kid phones out there, you have to buy their specific phone case and it's a whole lot more expensive. Troomi allows you to decide whether or not you want to allow your child to have access to music apps. So they have Spotify, Spotify Kids, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio Family. For us, I have not chosen to allow my child to have access to these because there is no parent control on these apps. And so that concerns me a little bit about what my child can have access to. I wish that that were a little bit different. That's one of the only negatives that I find in the Troomi phone, but it is one that parents should be aware of. Other competitors have better music options on their safe kid phones, but they have their own downfalls as well. Troomi phones can only be used with the Troomi plan. So they require you to go to their website and sign up for their plan. There is no contract, so it's just a month-to-month contract, and depending on which plan you choose, that will indicate how much it's going to cost per month. We have had great success with the coverage from Troomi. We live in the middle of nowhere and we have had a hard time getting cell coverage from some of the major carriers, but Troomi has been great. It's worked perfectly. Even the GPS has been really excellent where we live. My kids love that the Troomi has a few gaming apps, and I love that they're not violent games, and I really love that I can decide when they're allowed to play the games. In the parent portal, I can put a time restriction and I can put the hours of the day that they are allowed to play and the days of the week. So if I only want them playing Saturday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., I can set that up and I don't have to worry about them sneaking off to get on their device on their phone and play the game because I know that they can't get on it. Overall, Troomi is an excellent choice to keep your kids safe. And probably the best thing about it is it can grow with your kids. You decide exactly how much they should have available to them. And as they get older, you can give them more or you can restrict more, whatever feels best for you as a family. Check out the link in the video description to get the best possible deal on a Troomi phone.